Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to
Probably roll out of the mouth.
People Living with Dementia. We're proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. Some of our programs are recorded and some are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. If you haven't checked us out on YouTube, try this. Go to YouTube and type in Dementia Friendly Fort Worth. Click on our logo, which is a longhorn on a blue background, and choose the word videos. That's all you need to do. I'd love to hear if you've done that before and if you found anything fun. Would you let me know? This afternoon, we're going to do Flashback. And Flashback is looking at pictures of the olden days and talking about the olden days. Are we ready?
Yes.
Sure we are. Okay.
Why did it
Janine, I'm going to see if I can do this, and you can help me out if I can't get this going. Okay, it's a slideshow from Current Slide. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. Oops. There we go. The first picture, because Daryl's in the bed and he's not able to look at us, so I'll be describing the pictures as we go. This is a jar of Dippity Doo setting gel from the 60s. Did anybody use this or see somebody in your family using this as setting gel in the 60s?
No. Is that where the dippity doo dah day comes from?
It might be. Jim, you might have seen your mother or your sister using something like this when you were a teenager. This used to be the stuff that would make your hair stiff so that we girls would wash our hair and then run this through our hair like Brill cream used to be for the guys. And then if you put your hair up in rollers and let it dry, then it would give you body. Frankly, nobody remembers Dippity Doo. If you don't, that's
I
all.
remember the commercials for it.
Yes, okay. And you were a youngster back then, weren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We were too poor for Dippity Doo when I was growing up, and my sister heard this story once about using sugar water to make her hair stiffer. And the first time she did it, she got the mixture wrong. And she put that sugar water in her hair and went to sleep. The next morning, you could hear her going, scritch, 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 scritch. Her hair was so stiff, she couldn't get the sugar out of it. And she had to wash her hair all over again. That poor young woman. I was too young to use it, so I got to miss out on that. But Dippity Doo was it was an extravagance when I was a child. We have a Mr. Potato Head here. Daryl, did you ever have a Mr. Potato Head?
No.
No. How about Jim? Jim, did you ever have a Mr. Potato Head?
No.
No. I had some.
I did.
Did. Tell me about it.
I didn't look at all like that.
Tell me what yours looked like, Janine.
It was brown plastic, kind of shaped like a potato with a small part at the top and the bottom part. And it had the holes to put in the eyes and the ears and the mouth and the nose and all that. And you could put it in all cocky wonky ways and make really strange faces.
I wonder if anybody ever got to use a real potato for their potato head. Did anybody have a real potato? No? I thought I remembered using a real potato with the plastic parts. But I'm just wondering if maybe we lost the plastic head. What do y'all think?
Probably so.
How's we doing?
Hey, Miss Mary. We're
I just
talking.
was saying how we was doing.
We're doing fine. We're talking about Potato Head. Did you ever see a potato head when you were a young
Yeah, I
kid?
remember Mr. Potato Head.
Uh-huh. Did you ever do funny things with him?
Yep. Yep. I did a lot of funny things with Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, it gave us an imagination, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I see that there's a hat on this Mr. Potato Head. I don't remember my potato head having hats. Do y'all?
No, I don't remember the hat stuff. I
I
remember
don't
the mustache and the glasses.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that other stuff.
I don't either.
I'm not sure.
It looks like Mr. Potato Head had a really nice life. He's driving a convertible and pulling a boat behind him. And there's a lake in the background with a sailboat and a country house with a tree that you could climb in.
Mr. Potato Head is living the life.
He was living a life, wasn't he? Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Who knows
What was that?
It is, Jim. It's Mr. Magoo.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, now who is? You remember him, Jim?
Mr. Magoo,
Yeah, he said he remembered Mr. Magoo.
Oh, yay. Mr. Magoo was far-sighted or nearsighted. He was always doing stuff that you couldn't see. Daryl, did you ever remember Mr. Magoo?
I'm afraid not.
You're afraid not. That's okay. Who remembers Mr. Magoo?
Jim do.
I don't.
No?
Jim, tell us what you remember about Mr. Magoo.
What you remember about him, Jim? Can't think of it, but he remembers him.
Okay. Mr. Magoo had trouble seeing, and he would talk to a lamppost and think it was a person, or he'd go to the grocery store and pick up a potato and think it was an orange. He did some funny stuff because he couldn't see well. And when we were kids, that was funny. Now, I kind of think this dog looks like Mr. Magoo. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
Does he?
the dog looks like Mr. Magoo.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
All righty, let's see what else we have here. Oh, now, Daryl, I know you're going to help me with this one. This is a baby doll.
Right.
Were there baby dolls in your family when you were a youngster?
Yes.
Yeah. Who had a baby doll, Daryl?
My oldest sister.
Do you remember what that baby doll looked like by any chance?
I think the picture is pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate. Yeah. Talk about baby dolls. Who saw a baby doll when they were growing up?
Is that a particular brand or type of doll, or just in general dolls?
This was my doll, and I was 3 years old, so I don't remember. I'm sure it was in the Sears catalog, and it had sawdust in the body and plastic arms and plastic feet.
Well, we always wanted baby dolls, and we usually got hand-me-down stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
And one Christmas, all three of us girls got a brand new doll, and it snowed outside.
Oh, Jenny.
So it was like a miracle Christmas.
It was, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Tell me about your baby doll, Janine.
I don't remember anything about it. I just remember the feeling of getting it and the snow.
Yes, and it was a brand new one, and you didn't get a hand-me-down.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, I understand that. I thought, what was that? Was that John?
He was talking about food.
Oh, okay. There is a joke about Christmas that says the appreciation of getting socks and underwear for Christmas is inversely proportional to age.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate it more when we get older, don't we? And
Yeah.
I still have that baby doll to this day, and that's the original dress that came on her. It's hard to believe. Let's see what else we can find here. Uh-oh, somebody needs to get their pencil out.
Oh, those is what they call them, the VCR, VCS.
VCR tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved VCR. I was the last one ever to get a VCR machine, I am sure. Everybody had had it for 10 years before I got hold of one. But boy, when I learned how to record stuff, you couldn't hold me down for recording things to look back on. Did anybody record anything that they wish they still had?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me about that.
What is it, John?
Well, I recorded all the coverage from Reagan getting shot.
Wow. Hi, Miss Ferguson.
Hi there, Martha. How are you?
Doing fine, doing fine. We're trying to describe things to Daryl since he's not able to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we're looking at pictures of things from the olden days.
Yes, that's an oldie.
Tell us what you remember about VCR tapes, Miss Ferguson.
That's a video tape.
Yes.
Video tape and watch videos.
Yes, we watched videos. Did you ever record anything to watch later?
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
We recorded them and we were able to play them back and enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
But of course now all that has been cast aside and they've got the new little disc that they put in.
Isn't that something? Yeah, yeah. John, you said you recorded all of the stuff about Reagan's getting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever go back and look at it again?
I don't think I did.
No. Anybody else make some recordings that they wish they still had? No is an okay answer.
I'm trying to think, but
You're going to think this is crazy. I sat up for 24 hours and recorded every New Year's celebration with every country as the clock struck 12. The whole,
wow.
the whole world.
That ain't crazy. That's neat.
Every hour for 24 hours. That was
amazing.
That was really neat. I don't know that I've ever gone back and looked at it again, but at the time it seemed really important.
They always do.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
How's your birdie today?
Say that again, Miss Ferguson.
How's your little birdie today?
Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Lynette wants to see you.
Yes, hello, come on. What's his name again?
Woodstock.
Woodstock. Hello, Woodstock.
Yeah.
Are you behaving today, Woodstock?
He's being shy. I know. I gave him a cracker today, so he's really happy. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
I remember having to go to a store and look through hundreds or thousands of these things to pick out a movie to take home to watch.
Oh my goodness. And just going to the store would take hours, wouldn't it?
Yep.
If you could only afford to rent one, you had to be really careful about which one you took home.
Yep.
Yes. And later the library started to have them. And I used to get my library card and my husband's library card. And I would go and get as many as they would let me have on both cards and take them home and watch them. I was a slave to this VCR tape at one time. Okay, here's a new picture. Daryl, this is a picture of an automat from New York City.
Oh,
Has anybody else ever experienced an automat?
no,
I've never seen anything like that.
Jim,
look the laundromat.
about an automat.
Automat.
Heard of that?
It was in New York and
That's
Philadelphia
a long
and
time ago, huh?
a couple of other cities. Yeah. They were
Jim
from,
said that's a long time ago.
yes, Jim, it was. It was. Uh-huh. It's been 60, 40, 60 years ago since the last one closed down. There was an article on a television show not long ago about automats, and they used to say that you could go in and get a really hot cup of coffee for a nickel and get a piece of pie for a nickel and sit down at a table with a marble top, and you just felt like you were really in high cotton. And then
It looks very fancy.
it was. If you get a chance to look through your TV offerings, you might be able to see the automat. It was about a 30-minute show. And it was really something. The guys in their business suits and their hats would go in and have their lunch back before women started being in the workforce very much. And then when women started working and people moved to the suburbs, the automat lost its luster and finally closed down. There's a whole story behind that.
Interesting.
Huh.
Oh, Charlie Tuna.
Yeah.
Star Kids.
Well, they don't want tunas with good taste. They want tuna that tastes good.
Exactly, Dusty. That's right.
Do they
Daryl,
still have that picture on the tuna can? The start.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think they
they
do.
did, they did.
It might be a tiny bit updated or something.
yeah, Charlie tried real hard, didn't he? He would put on a beret and listen to good music, and he was pretty funny. Daryl, do you remember the advertisement about Charlie Tuna?
No.
Lots of advertisements to remember, aren't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's another baby doll.
A
Ballerina.
ballerina.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All plastic. This one was about the 50s. It was a little bit after the ones that had straw stuffing in the middle. This one was all plastic. Janine, do you ever remember a doll like this?
No.
No? Did you ever have a
Barbie doll.
Yeah, yeah. Did you have a Barbie?
I did.
You did.
It was a hand-me-down. It
Uh-huh.
was missing a shoe.
Missing a shoe. Well, you got to imagine a lot of things, like maybe Cinderella.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, do I understand that. Anybody else have ballerina dolls in their history?
My two sisters did.
Your two sisters did. I bet they got to play with those a lot, didn't they?
I did.
Yeah. Were they older than you, Daryl?
One was older, the other was younger.
Ah, so you're in the middle.
Well, they both passed already.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that. What already?
They both passed already.
Did anybody understand that?
Mm-mm.
I'm so sorry, I didn't understand you, Daryl.
I said they both passed. BASSED.
Oh, they both passed already.
Yes.
I'm sorry. My hearing needs to be fixed. I apologize for that, Daryl.
They did what all that?
Has to be.
And
They
you're
took
the one that's left, right?
Yes, I had a brother as well
Oh, another brother. Good.
who was younger than me.
Uh-huh.
He's also passed on.
He has. So you're the keeper of the family history, aren't you, Daryl?
So I'm the last one around.
Well, hang on to those stories. Those are pretty precious. When our siblings go, that's tearing away a piece of our history, isn't it?
Yeah, our heart. What?
And our heart. Yes. Yes. I now have a picture of a yellow rose. What does a yellow rose mean to anybody?
Yellow
Rose
Rose
of
of Texas.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
Is
da,
it friendship?
da. Friendship, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, just because I don't know that I'm sure that the colors of roses have meanings. I just wondered if anybody would bust out with the song.
Oh. I can't remember the words.
I can't
Daddy
either.
might have sang it if he hadn't been eaten.
I don't remember the words.
Well,
I-
Yeah, Rose of Texas.
Yeah.
it may be a good thing that we don't remember, huh?
It also reminds me of tie yellow ribbon around the old oak
Ooh,
tree.
yeah, yeah. Oh, do you remember the story behind that song?
It was, I don't remember the story specifically, but it was something about somebody coming home from war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the soldier, not more. She go. He wrote her, I think, and told her if he still wanted him to stop to tie
That's
yellow
right.
ribbon around the old oak tree, but she didn't. He'd just keep going.
I thought
And
he
it was,
in
and it was
jail.
the whole tree full of yellow ribbons when he got there.
Oh, how wonderful.
No,
In
it's a war.
jail.
It was a war.
Heck,
Oh, really? A veteran?
it was either war or jail. I don't remember which one.
Oh, well, I could be wrong with this.
Hey, it could be two different stories. Who knows?
That's
And
what I'm
what's
thinking.
nice is that we all have our own stories, don't we? I was watching.
Oh, I've got one of those at my house right now. The
You
green
do?
one.
What color was it?
The green one.
The green one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Does it still work?
I actually haven't tried it. I don't know.
Those are-
from
It's a boom box.
it's from my great grandmother, I think.
Oh my goodness. Daryl, these boom boxes are sherbet orange and lime green. And they have straps on them so that you could carry them over your shoulder. And they were huge. I think these are the ones that you had to put about 8 big double D batteries in to keep them going. I was watching Young Sheldon on TV the other day, and there was an orange one in the TV program just the other day.
Wow.
Young Sheldon. Janine, you got me going. I'm watching the whole
Yeah.
series now.
Have they released season 5 shows yet?
I'm
On
still on
HBO?
number 3. I think they've released 5. I believe so.
It's
Yeah.
been a while since I looked, but I looked over and over and over again for a long time, and then I just said, okay, I'll just wait.
You'll just wait. Yeah. Season 3, he's just about to go to college. That's where I am right now. I talk about taking you back because everything in their house was from the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really cool show.
It really is.
Romper room.
Romper Room.
I remember that name, but
Yeah.
not the specifics.
There's
Is-
a lady in Romper Room, and she's looking into her magic mirror. Do you remember what she saw there? Can you imagine what she might have seen through her magic mirror?
Us, the kids
Us.
watching the show.
That's right. She never did call out my name in all the time I ever watched.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember it either. I just guessed.
Well, you were right. Yeah. She would say, oh, look, there's Keith and there's Johnny and there's Susan. Never did say Martha the whole time I watched. But it gave me something to do. And it was black and white, of course.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything in color until I was in high school. Yeah. it was
Is
black and
Romper
white.
Room the competitor to Zoom? Not Zoom like we know now.
Miss
but-
Francis, Ding Dong School and Romper Room were competitors.
Okay.
What was?
Ding Dong School
Oh,
and Romper Room.
Miss Francis had a bell. And I think I have a picture somewhere in all of this about Miss Francis.
Is that our car going off?
Say again, please.
He asked if that was our car alarm going on.
Oh, not mine. I see a stack of pickup sticks.
Jim got those.
Jim's
You
got
got some. Jim got some pickup sticks, don't you, Jim?
I don't know what you're talking about.
These.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
those. Remember those?
No.
Pickup
it was
sticks?
the owner of the church.
You see the light flashing?
I just
No,
heard
I
it
don't remember anything.
quit before.
Well, if
They
Miss
were-
Mary has seen them, I know you got them.
Pickup sticks. I loved pickup sticks.
I did too. I did too. See how many you can get without touching another one?
Without moving.
Without
another one.
moving another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to lift or maneuver or
Mhm.
whatever to get the
Mhm.
stick off without making any other stick move.
Move. That's the deal. Oh my goodness. I could have done that for hours as a child.
I probably did.
Whoops. Well, I think we've lost Lynette and Daryl. It's kind of tough when you can't see the pictures. Maybe he'll come back. I hope he can. Here we go. Pickup sticks. And oh, whoever went shoe shopping.
Oh.
Oh, I remember those.
Well,
Mhm.
that's
Remember those, Jim? When you gotta take your shoe size, and the person sat right there, and you put your feet up there.
Mhm.
I remember that.
Mhm.
There's a shoe sizer on the floor.
yeah.
There is. Yeah.
Wow, it's been ages since I've seen one of those.
How many of y'all out there remembering them x-raying your feet?
Oh, I do.
I remember it.
Yeah.
X-raying your feet to get your size.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
It didn't
You
last very
put on a
long.
shoe that you were thinking about buying,
Uh-huh.
you'd x-ray it and it would show where the shoe was and then your foot inside it, so you can tell if it's gonna last for.
Yeah, Red Wing used to have one of those.
Yeah, Red Robin,
Red Wing.
Red
Red
Wing.
Wing.
Thank you. And who was Buster Brown used to have one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I was about 5 years old. How old were y'all when you remember those?
Oh, older than that.
Yeah. That's funny.
I don't know.
And nowadays we just pull the boxes off the rack and do them ourselves.
Well, it's probably illegal now because too much contamination.
Radiation. Yeah,
Yeah.
radiation. Yeah. I really enjoyed it when the people would go get the boxes and put the shoes on your feet and, the whole full
Yeah.
service thing. I hate going to buy shoes now.
Well, Red Wing still does that.
Really? I need to go to that store. It
I don't
would be
think
nice to be
they is.
pampered. Yeah, it would be nice to be pampered. I frankly can't remember the last pair of shoes I bought. It's been so long.
My mama went with me to buy these SASs,
Uh-huh.
and it's been probably 12 years ago or so, and I'm still wearing them.
Ooh, SAS will last forever.
Yep.
That's like Red Wing. I bought these when I was still living in Camelot.
Wow. Well, hang on to them.
Is that Mississippi?
Those are good
Really?
shoes.
No, at the other apartments.
Jim, do you have a favorite pair of shoes?
Got a favorite pair of shoes, Jim? No?
No? Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Come back.
I like my bunny slippers the best.
When I when I went shoe shopping, I didn't like shoe shopping. I'm one of the strange women who doesn't like shoe shopping.
Uh-huh.
I would go and find a pair of shoes that were comfortable and dressy, and
Mhm.
I'd get one. in black, one in navy, and one in taupe or brown or some kind of neutral color.
Ah,
And I would wear those 3 pair of shoes until they wore out before I went and got another.
yes, yes. Because you didn't like having to shop. I don't blame you. You find something you like and you buy everything. They said that Jackie Kennedy would do that.
Really?
She was a size 11, and she said when she found a shoe that she liked that fit her, she'd buy every color they had.
That makes
Wow.
sense.
Yeah,
11.
I thought
That is really high.
yeah,
it is.
I thought my mom and sister and grandmother was big at 9, but
Mhm.
they're 9 quad A's.
Oh my goodness, they're skis.
Little skinny feet.
I had a buddy wore 13s.
Well,
Yeah,
those are
that's
hard to
a
find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some 13s once to put in a basket for a family at Christmas, and it's hard to find even 13s.
Yeah.
You just don't find them everywhere, except for Larry's shoes, and now they've gone out of business.
Aw.
Oh well, Larry's was the place, and people would come from miles and miles around to buy shoes at Larry's because they had big sizes. Who had a teddy bear?
I don't think I ever had a real one.
Teddy Roosevelt. You know, the teddy bear was named after Teddy Roosevelt, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah. So there was never any other name, was there? They were all teddy bears. And this is my teddy bear, and he's gone through a couple of wars. He's missing an eye, if you can tell, and his lower lip is bent in. And a dog that lived next door to us took a bite out of his fur. And he also has one leg shorter than the other.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I think
Big difference.
yes, this teddy bear has been well loved, and he is now 70 years old.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. One of the few things
I've got like 3 different.
3.
I have 3 different stuffed animals.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they bears?
Hmm?
Are they bears?
One's a dog, one's a rabbit, and I don't remember.
And
what
one's
the
a
other one
reindeer.
is.
You got a reindeer.
Yeah, that's right. I got a reindeer.
They're probably all bear.
They probably are. That takes you back, doesn't it? Okay. Jim, did you ever see a kitchen like this with Harvest Gold appliances?
Yes.
Yep.
I lived in one. I lived in it for many years.
You don't even
And
see.
And
You
then
don't see that.
What was
You
that?
don't
Mary?
see. You don't see yellow appliances no more.
No, ma'am, you don't.
That's true.
Mm-mm.
and avocado green.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Between that color and avocado green, that probably accounted for my entire childhood.
No kidding. Yeah. Yeah. And there was some orange color. Wait a minute. That looks like that. It was orange.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't as
I
popular.
remember orange, like
remember
wallpaper and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Orange stools in the restaurant at the counter.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Would you believe I have a drill that is avocado green?
Really? Wow.
A variable speed reversible drill that I bought for myself in the 70s
Wow.
when I had more time than I had anything else. And if I needed to do repairs, I finally got to the point where I needed a drill. And to this day, I still have it and I still use it.
It probably works better than the ones you could buy
Yes.
today.
Yes, and it's heavy as a son of a gun.
I bet.
Yeah, made out of real good heavy metal. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these Harvest Gold and Avocado Green appliances. Those were and look at that linoleum. It goes right with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's something I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. And the people in the stores now want to call it vinyl.
Floors.
Say again?
They don't want to call it linoleum. They want to call it vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it sounds better.
Well, it's just linoleum got a bad rap.
It did.
They
Used to, you could drop something and tear it.
Yeah.
Is that an ice cream maker?
Ice cream maker.
It
It
is.
sure is, Miss Mary.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I remember my grandma had one of those.
Ooh.
I remember helping her turn it, making ice cream.
Oh man, and that turning got hard, didn't it?
Yep. Her arm get tired, and she'd call me in there to turn it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then your little arm would get tired, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. What flavor did you have?
She made vanilla.
Vanilla. Oh,
We made-
that was good stuff.
we made peach
Peach,
and banana.
banana. Okay.
Peach was a big,
Peach was a big one. Jim had peach. Okay. I remember peach and vanilla also. That was something. Oh, and none of us could just wait until it was all done.
Yeah. You were just sitting there.
Is
Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet?
Yes. Yes. That reminds me of boiling eggs to dye them for Easter. I couldn't wait for the eggs to be done cooking so that I could cool them off and color them for Easter.
I don't know who's gonna be boiling eggs this Easter, as much as they cost.
Oh my goodness, isn't that terrible how much they cost now?
Yes.
How much?
It's like
$5
$5 a dozen
Or more.
No.
Or more. Yeah.
Wow, that's outrageous.
I remember
Did it
75
go all of a
cents.
sudden, or did you gradually get up?
Very
that much?
fast.
Yeah, I remember it went very fast. I remember I wouldn't buy it if it was more than 99 cents.
Yeah.
And 99 was expensive.
That was the double A, extra large. Yeah, I'd buy them if I
Well,
was
we
making.
would buy ones that were like $2 and something,
Mhm.
but we were buying free range chickens. They were more to hurt less.
Free range were always better. They always tasted better. They did. Oh, you make me want to go out and you had to have eggs to make the good ice cream too.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
who knew
And
how?
nowadays,
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
nowadays they have ice cream recipes without eggs just so you don't get salmonella.
Yeah, ho-hum. Just not the
Simplicity.
same. I'm sorry, Mary.
Pattern. Simplicity patterns.
Yeah, simplicity patterns.
Yeah, I remember those.
Did you
I
ever
used-
sew, Mary?
Yes, I did. And I remember getting those things out and putting them on with the pins on the material and cutting it out and sewing it together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember my mama and grandmother doing that.
Yeah. Did they ever make any of your clothes, Dusty?
Don't think so. Not that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and grandmother did that also, but yeah, they made us clothes sometimes.
Sometimes. I can even remember my mother taking apart a dress that she had and cutting it out with a pattern that she bought for me and remaking that fabric into another dress so that I'd have something
Oh,
to wear.
Wow.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was a little girl and the patterns were smaller. Hey, Lynette,
Hi, Malcolm.
did we lose you there for a while?
Yeah, we somehow, I don't know what happened.
I don't either. Oh, we've got a pattern in front of us now, talking about mothers and grandmothers and how we used to sew patterns and make our own clothes.
Right?
Did you ever make your own clothes, Lynette?
Sure, many times.
Yeah.
My grandmother was a seamstress.
Why is she
So
sitting
Mom.
here? Wow.
My mother was, and she taught me to sew, and she said every woman should know how to sew.
Every woman should know how to sew. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, it bypassed me. I had to sew a dress in home ec
Homemaking.
one year, and
Yes.
it didn't even look like a dress.
You know, not everybody can do the same thing. Some can
Yes,
sew,
that's
some
true.
can knit, some can cook,
That's
and
right.
they don't always all apply to us.
No.
We have our individual abilities.
We do.
Yep.
Some of us are good at making reservations.
Yes.
Making what?
Making reservations for
Reservations.
restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
or ordering in.
Oh my goodness. When I was in high school, there was a J.C. Penney store about 2 miles from my house. And I would walk to that store and I'd buy 4 or 5 different colors of fabric and thread and zippers and whatnot, and take it all home. And I would make my clothes over the summer to wear in the fall.
Mhm.
Me and Jim got to leave. He got to use the restroom.
Okay. Well, we're about done anyway. Mary,
Let me
have
tell a
a great
quick story.
afternoon.
Okay,
Tell Janice hello for all of us.
I will.
Bye-bye, Mary. Bye, Jim.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Patty wants to tell a story.
Oh, please do. Please do.
I told her not to worry about it, but my mother is an identical twin sister. And her sister lived in Wyoming, and we lived in Texas. And they both went to J.C. Penney's on the same day and bought the exact same dress.
Wow.
Wow.
Really? That's the truth.
The same taste. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
if you ever wondered about identical twins, that's a good story.
Yep.
My gracious. I've heard of people that have feelings for their sibling like that. If one gets hurt, the other one knows it.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Pretty amazing. I think we're magical beings, aren't we?
Yeah,
Being alive.
we are.
We are. Well, it's about time to close us down for the day. Let's see if I can get out of this. End the show. That was 63, so I'll know where to pick up next time. Anybody have anything they want to share before we go today? We've already lost 2/3 of our group. But that's okay. As long as y'all come and play with me, that's what matters. We're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got mother, daughter, and son-in-law together, and we got husband and wife together. And then we had Jim and his caregiver together. So we're just all kinds of family. Here we go. Here we go, sweetheart. And then we have Martha and the bird.
Yep.
Yes, we do. Can you say goodbye, Woodstock? No, you can't. Woodstock and I wish you the best. Let's see, tomorrow, let's take a peek at what's coming up. Can I do this? Let's see.
It's a cognac.
Ah, my eyes, my eyes. Here we go. We'll make this bigger. Jeopardy is Thursday, all day long.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Including Heather's.
Including Heather. She's supposed to. I hope she does.
Okay.
Is it the same one or different ones?
It'll be different ones.
Good.
Yes, I will always do different ones if same people can do shows. And Heather always does her own because she picks her own. And then just because you are here, Friday, we'll have Sentimental Journey at 10:30 and 11:30. And then we'll have Melodic Memories at 1:30. So we're going to have
Journey.
Oh, yeah. A lot of good music for Friday. I hope y'all can join us.
That's a sax and a piano, right?
Yes, that's right. Melodic Memories is. Uh-huh. It is.
What is Sentimental Journeys?
The group.
It's 3 or 4 guys, and I think there's a lot of wood brass and winds.
What?
I think so.
And the sax and the piano is at 1:30.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you all for being with me today. Woodstock, and I love you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mom.
Later.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.